Secretary Blinken, Tony, welcome to Jerusalem. Your first visit as Secretary of State. I have, since we had a long discussion. We're running late, so I want to be very brief and speak about 3 points. The first point is a vote of thanks to President Biden and you for firmly supporting Israel's right of self-defense. I have to say that Secretary Blinken, in a previous capacity, in 2014, when we had another round of engagement against Hamas aggression, supported us by having Iron Dome replenishments, $250 million, that you personally shepherded through the system very quickly, and we remember it, and we're very grateful to you. And you are giving meaning to this now, again, with replenishments of Iron Dome interceptors that save civilian lives on both sides, and we're grateful for that too. We too will give meaning to our commitment to our self-defense. If Hamas breaks the calm and attacks Israel, our response will be very powerful. And we have discussed ways of how to work together to prevent Hamas rearmament with the weapons and means of aggression. The second point is, naturally, is Iran. We discussed many regional issues, but none is greater than Iran. And I can tell you that I hope that the United States will not go back to the old JCPOA, because we believe that that deal paves the way for Iran to have an arsenal of nuclear weapons with international legitimacy. We also iterated that whatever happens, Israel will always reserve the right to defend itself against a regime committed to our destruction, committed to getting the weapons of mass destruction for that end. The third point is peace. We need to work together to expand normalization between Israel and Arab and the Muslim world, and deepen the peace treaties that we already have. We discussed also how to improve the lives and the conditions of the Palestinians, the humanitarian conditions in Gaza, including the question of the return of our MIAs and 2 civilians who are there, as well as building economic growth for Judea, Samaria, the West Bank, with international cooperation and participation. As for peace itself with the Palestinians, a formal peace, I think President Biden was absolutely correct when he said, you're not going to get peace until Israel is recognized as an independent Jewish state. And that is the key. I couldn't agree more with President Biden. And I couldn't be happier than welcoming you here and your delegation in Jerusalem. We have a lot to work for. We have common goals of peace, security, and prosperity. And I look forward to working with you on those in this visit and more. So welcome. Welcome.